and gents, hope you're all doing alright. I'm gonna do a tutorial for you. I'm just gonna well, when I say tutorial, it's not really teaching you anything. I'm just gonna film while I decorate this lantern, apologies. I was being directly inspired by my friend Helen Lockwood, who is a lovely lady, and I've met her through Scrimpies, and she does awesome work, and she decorated a lantern not dissimilar to this, all lovely and shabby, and it really like made me think, ooh, fancy having a go at that. So anyway, you can get these lanterns at good old Ikea. They're only £2. They do them in different colours. I think blue, seen blue, I don't know if they do pink. No, they can't do pink, else I would have bought one, but they do like a soft baby blue. Anyway, I've picked this one, and it's got a latch here, a pin latch, so it closes, and it is glass, and it's etched with a star, which is really pretty. And obviously inside here you've got your little ledge here for a tea light or whatever. So, now I did start a video, process video on doing this, and it got deleted. So I have started one. This is my second one. So here was the one that I started. Here's one I made earlier. So all I've done so far is, let me just get my scissors because I can see a thread. I've just added snippets of bridal applique all over the top. Very heavily beaded bridal applique, because I want it to be really fussy and really a little bit over the top. I suppose I'm going to have it, I'm going to make use of the handle, and I'm going to have it hanging, you know, like so, from my staircase, which is all got wooden beams because it's all open. So I'm going to hang this, so I'm going to make it as nice as I can. So I'm not going to paint it, and I've got to bear in mind that that needs to be able to open. I'm just going to take the Ikea label off the bottom. You don't want to be able to see that from underneath, really. I don't know if that's going to come off nicely. You know, like when you see people with new shoes on and labels are underneath. It drives me, I think, take your labels off. You know, and you can see price. $12.99 for shoes when they're walking through town. So yeah, I'm going to take the label off. Otherwise, when it's hanging, people will see it and it'll look unsightly. So I'll do that. I'm using my new glue gun, which was sent to me by one of my lovely ladies over on Facebook, Helen Smith. If you're watching, Helen, I'm using it. Thank you. I got an adapter because these are American, so it has an American plug on. You can't get them in the UK, so you know, but I'm going to give it a try and see if it's any better than the Rapid Point. It is good because it does have an on and off switch, like that, because I am bad for leaving them, you know, leaving them on. And she did send one to our Karen as well. So, thank you for that, Helen. That's super kind of you. So, hopefully, according to Karen, they don't drip and they're far better. So, we'll see. I've picked this lace here. It's a milk lace. And I'm going to start attaching it along the bottom, as I say, because I want it to dangle. So we'll see how we get on with this glue gun, see if it is as good as everybody says it is. Helen, apparently, what she said was that she bought 2 of them, thinking they had really fine nozzles, and the nozzle's just not fine enough for her, which it is quite a wide nozzle actually. It's not as fine as the Rapid Point at all. So we'll see how we go on. But according to Karen, it doesn't drip. So don't know, we'll see. Have I got that on? Yeah. I'm just seeing the way the lace lies, because obviously I want it to be sort of symmetrical. Obviously these bits need to be even. Now that door opens like that. So that's the central point there. Yeah, I'm on track. Oh, I'll just break the glass, then it'll be no good. So yeah, I might do this in a few parts, this video, if it, because sometimes I have to go away and think what I'm gonna put on things, and you know, you don't want to watch me umming and ahhing for a half an hour over which lace I'm going to use or which flowers I'm going to use. But I do know that I want to perhaps make some of my own butterflies to go on this. So I might go away and make some, and I might do the butterflies as a separate tutorial for if anybody wants to have a go, sort of thing. And I might do some paper flowers. I might use some of the ones that I've bought, that I've had given from Joe Price, although I'm hoarding them, to be honest. Right, now that doesn't quite line up. Now let me see. Right, so I'm just going to remove this section. I'm going to cut it out carefully and try and marry up that lace because it doesn't quite meet correctly. But I'm not going to worry. We will cover it over with something. Got a bit of an awkward setup here with this glue gun because I've had to move on to my other desk because of the very, very bad light in here. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that, cut that around there. And what I will do is, because that pattern of that lace doesn't quite meet up correctly, I will stick a flower on it or something. But it's at the side. So, oh, this glue gun don't want to stand up. Right, so let's just marry that up the best that we can, and then I will disguise it with a flower. So there we go, we've got some nice tassel dangly bits there now. So now I'm going to decide about glue strands. What I'm going to put around here might just be some pearl trim, I'm not sure yet. And I'm going to go and make some butterflies and select some flowers, so I'll be back in a moment. Right, so I've got this lace here, okay. Stacey Donaldson gifted me this. It's beautiful, and it came without the ribbon, and I've just fed, if you can see, like an iridescent sparkle ribbon through the ribbon hose, and I'm going to use it and I'm going to layer around the top of here. So I'm going to start at where I think the back is, and then if the join's ugly, it won't show. Let me just make sure it does actually go all the way around. I think it will. Yeah. So I'm going to start at the back, and I'm going to attach this. I'm still getting used to this glue gun. The glue does come out faster than the rapid point, so I'm just getting used to it. At the moment, it's not dripping, which is a good thing, which is different from the rapid point. So I will say, I will give it that. I'll just do a glue gun review while I'm here. Multitasking. So yeah, it's just getting used to how it actually dispenses the glue, because it does do it. It is different. Right, I'm trying to get this on how I want it now. There we go. So I think I'm getting used to it. I need to get myself a glue gun holder from Fernley. That's what I need next. Because the one that I use came with another glue gun that I bought from Lidl. And you might do them then, don't you? But I really would like one of the Fernley ones. I've seen them decorated and they look awesome. I want one. I might have to be ordering one of them. So I'm just running around with some lace over the top. As I say, I do want it quite lacy and quite shabby and really, really pretty. And it's a good way, I am going to keep this project for myself, so it's a good way of hoarding the lovely lace that Stacey sent me. Because it is really, really pretty. And I may as well use it on something really, really nice, otherwise it'll sit in my drawer being hoarded. And I'm always telling my ladies not to hoard lace. Just put some glue on there. Still getting glue strands, but that's the rubbish glue sticks, I suppose. Just push that in. There we go. Now, I've used this lace on the bottom with the butterflies, but really I wanted it for the tassels. I don't really want the butterfly part. It's a bit plain and a bit boring. So again, I'm going to use this one, which Stacey, kindly gifted me. And I'm going to layer it over the top, is what I'm going to do. So again, I'm going to start at the back and run it around over the top of the butterfly, like so. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah, I like that. I like it, I like it. And it'll leave the lovely tassel. Some people might think it's a shame to go over the top of the butterfly, but it was just an offcut. It's just a roll end that was left, just a few inches, not a great deal. Dogs are barking again. So, you know, I'm using up my scraps basically, and pretty things that Stacey sent me to try and make something just a little bit pretty. It's lovely to be crafting. I do get quite wrapped up in my work when I get where I just don't have time to craft, and I do miss it when I can't craft regular. I've got all these lovely things to use and no blooming time to craft. But I'm done now until, what day is it? It's Thursday today. I am actually finished work now until Sunday. I shall be back to it on Sunday, getting ready for next week's events. But until then I can craft and enjoy my puppies. I'm going to take my puppies out tomorrow. Take them on a nice long walk. Because apparently we're going to have snow again at weekend, which is just marvellous. So that's not joined up very neat, but hey ho. it's for me. If it was going out for somebody else, I'd probably ride that off and do it again. Right. So, oh, that looks pretty. If I'd have thought on, I'd have layered another tassel lace underneath that. Don't know if you can see because it's an awkward angle, isn't it? I might have to do some before and after shots. I don't know. Let me zoom out a little bit. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to... Oh, there's a little hole up there. I bet I could make... There's a little tiny hole up there. I bet I could make some sort of like tassel to come down, perhaps. I don't know. Right. Now, I did have these bows and I'm debating putting these on. Ah, that looks pretty. I'm having them on, I don't care. It's my lantern, I'll do what I want. No, I want it really pretty and maybe a little bit OTT. You know, I like things sometimes when they're a little bit overdone, because I think it's can be pretty. Right, so one, I'll have to do this symmetrical, one there, one there. There we go. These are, again, this is just a few odds and ends that I've got left over. Literally 4 pieces. I'm just using them up. Right, where's in the centre of there? There, isn't it? Yeah? Yeah. And what a fun little project to do. They're only, like I say, £2 in Ikea. And, you know, you could do all sorts with them. You could probably decoupage on them. They're metal, so you could use alcohol inks on them. You don't have to do it shabby. You can do any style you want. I've been seeing quite a lot of ladies doing altered bottles. And one of the things they've been doing is putting tissue paper around the bottle to make it look like the glass is opaque. And then putting like a black die cut, say, of a fairy on over the top so that it looks like it's a shadow inside glass, which is a really awesome look. But I'm not going to do that today. But it is a good look. Right, so that's that bit done. So now will come the flowers and the butterflies. Go and get some flowers. Right, I've been and got a selection of things, so I'm going to carry on. Now I've got this resin flower here. Flower. It's not a flower, it's fairy. And what I've done is, I'm in shop. What I've done is, she was quite bright pink, so I've toned her down slightly by dabbing her with white acrylic paint. And I'm going to try and fix her onto here. Now, how successful this is going to be, I don't know. But I'm going to have a go. It's probably going to be a case of just blobbing loads of glue, sticking her on and propping her up with something. That's what I reckon is going to be the case. I'll just wait for my glue gun to heat up again. Come on. I've also got, I'll just show you what else I've got. I've got a selection of flowers. I have picked a butterfly rather than make one. I thought I'd use up some of my stash because I've got an awful lot of stuff. I'm not using them because I'm not doing enough crafting. So I've had this in my stash a long time. It's really, really pretty. It feels like, I don't know, rubber. It's weird, but it's pretty, so I'm going to use it. I've got a word bead that says believe, because I believe in fairies. And I've also got some of these flowers that were made by Jo Price. She is selling these on Facebook. If you think on, I'll leave a link below because you can go and buy these in packs, and they are lovely. And also this I want to use as well, which is actually a little paper clip that Jo sent me in a swap we did. But I'm going to use it, and I'm going to put it on the that thing there. I'm also going to utilise this leaf vine that Stacey Donaldson wrapped some gifts up in. Said I'd reuse it, and I will, and I'll show you how. Because I've got some good ideas going on in my head here. Right, my glue gun's ready. So now I'm going to try and attach this fairy to here. So let's see how successful we are. Let me think. Right, so if I stick some on there, and just basically put big globs of glue and try and get her standing up first, and then I can hold her up with some flowers and whatnot. And I've still got space down the side there to get my tea light in. And let's see how successful we are here. Like I say, I probably have to hold her up with some flowers. So I'm putting loads of glue around the bottom of her to help her stand up. but we'll cover it up with flowers. I'm just going to hold her now while she dries, and hopefully it will set and it will hold her. And let me find some little flowers to prop her up with. I think if I use quite a big foam rose to start with, that will help secure her, and then I'll add some smaller ones. Because at the moment she doesn't look like she wants to stand up. Come on. Right. So I don't want to use them scissors. Where's them lace scissors? So I'm going to use some of these foam roses because they're quite sturdy, and I'm basically going to try and prop. I know you can't see very well because the angle's shocking, but I'm using some. Am I even in shot? Where do I need to be? Over here. I'm using some quite big foam roses. I'm just going to try and help prop her up. And it's a bit of a cheat, really, because I don't suppose sticking resin to metal is bound to work. But if we prop her up with some flowers, there we go, she's starting to take shape now, can you see? And I'm going to just put a few more around her, and it will help keep her up. I'm probably going to cut this video off soon so that it's not too long, and come back and do a part 2. Put that there, and that'll help hold her up at that side. Otherwise it's going to be a really long video, and everybody's going to be like, oh my god, shut up. Well, some people will be, but you can always switch it off, you know. Right, I'll put another one here because it's working now, because these are quite sturdy. It is holding her up. One thing I will say about these Sure bonders is they don't half eat your glue. Don't half eat your glue sticks. Right. Come on. There we go. Right, so that should prop her up now. Yes, that's holding her up. Now she won't fall over. Bless her. Little flower fairy. So we've got 3, so I'll put another one so that we've got 4, so that it's even. And then I will come back and do a part 2, ladies. If you're still watching and you haven't gone into a coma with utter boredom, you can watch part 2. Can't you? When I've filmed it, when I've done. There we go. Now that is holding that resin piece up nicely. Yeah, that's pretty firm. I'm not going to like pull it really hard. I've still got room in there to put my tea light as well. So, get ready for part 2. Bye for now.